name is Crystal Drairaj and my husband's name is Prayer. Together we're running a children's home in South India which was founded by his father in 1988. Since 1988 we've taken in more than 900 children and currently we're serving 182 children ages 2 years old to college seniors. Our children come from a number of different backgrounds, but almost all of them are Dalits or untouchables in the Indian caste system. We have some that are runaways, some that are throwaways, some that are refugees, and many that have been orphaned to a number of different disasters or deaths. Our children are all considered to be unwanted in Indian culture, and our mission is to take in these children and to give them a hope and a future and to dismantle the lies that have shaped the lives that they've lived until they come into our doors. India is known for many different things. India is known for its elaborate clothes, its delicious food, for Gandhi, for Slumdog Millionaire, for the tigers and the lions, but it's also known for the caste system. And the caste system is a religious system for ranking and dividing people based on their worth, and also it determines the role that you're supposed to play in life. But there's still another group, which are the unscheduled castes. The unscheduled castes are better known as untouchables or Dalits, and they are below the caste system. Essentially, they're subhuman. They have no place in the caste system, and they're looked at as being equivalent to like a stray dog in India. If they're able to find work, it's usually in cleaning sewage or handling dead bodies or working in prostitution or other illegal trades, or they beg. The society basically says that there's no place for them. And this is the group that 80 to 90% of our children come from. The world has already told them that there's no place for them, there's no purpose for them, that there's no point in even trying to get an education because even if they do, they'll fail, so they might as well quit now and just beg or steal. In the past 6 years, we've had many struggles. We've faced opposition and persecution. We were in a position where there was nowhere to go. We were being told that we would be shut down by June if we didn't move, but we had looked for a building to rent, looked for a building to buy, looked for a place where we could buy land, and there was nothing, and we had no money to do it, and basically had no solutions. So we were facing the closure of the home, the loss of all of the children. There have been times where we felt like we would almost give up, and there have been times where we've almost been shut down, but what keeps us going is when we see these children overcoming the world. As of now, we have already poured the foundations for a new girls' dorm, a new boys' dorm, and are working towards staff housing. We are in a position where we are going to be able to move by June, and the home is going to be okay, and the children are going to be okay. But we do have a long ways to go. On the land, we're about 80% funded. On the building, we're about 50% funded. But God has brought us this far, and we know and we believe that He will take us the rest of the way, that these children are going to be okay. We've already seen the miracle start, and we're just praying that it'll be brought to completion and trusting that. There's one very special girl at Hope Mission Home, even though they're all special, and every child has their own story and their own testimony. One example of a girl at Hope Mission Home is Madhupriya. Madhupriya was the daughter of a father and mother who both had contracted HIV. And the father died when she was young, but the mother suffered for many years, and she would go from hospital to hospital trying to receive treatment for her condition or free food at the hospitals. Eventually, as she got to be a little bit older, about 9 years old, the hospital workers began to abuse her. And thank God there were hospital workers there, female hospital workers, who realized what was going on. They found Madhupriya in a bathroom with some of the men who worked there, and she was being abused, and so they actually got the girl and brought her to us at Hope Mission Home. And the men who worked at the hospital actually chased her down and met us at our gates and said, "She belongs to us, you can't take her." And we had to fight for her there at the gates of Hope Mission Home. Her mother died the very next day after she was brought. And when she died, we saw Madhupriya's spirit break open, and all the pain and all the suffering and all the abuse that had been done to her came pouring out. Eventually we got her calm and we sat her down, and all the other girls at the home, they came and they began to dance for her and try to make her laugh and try to make her smile. And eventually she began to get calm and she started to smile. And so one girl would come over and put her arm around her, and she would soften a little bit, and another girl would come and put her arm around her until she was quiet enough that we could actually pray with her. and we saw the healing start. And then it was actually when a team came out that they were praying with her, and they told her, you could pray and ask Jesus to take all this pain and all these memories out of your heart and to make it clean and to make it new again. And she did that. She prayed, and she prayed that God would take away all the pain from her heart. And when she opened her eyes, she said, He took it, it's all gone. So Madre Priya is an inspiration to all of us, but every child has their own story like that, and we can learn as much from them as they can learn from us.